Welcome back to the Flow Friday Sports Show on Flow FM. Time for our weekly look at North Central Netball, and joining me on the line to talk all about round one is the president, Kylie Walsh. Great to have you back with us, Kylie. How's your week been?
Thank you, Alice. Yeah, it was certainly a busy week with round one beginning, but it was nice to sit around Saturday and have that first game, and everyone was out with deck chairs and hats on, so it was a ripping day for sport.
Blockbuster round one. Did it feel like a long period of time, that summer period? It doesn't to me.
No, certainly it doesn't. I don't think there's really an off-season anymore with things that you've got organised throughout and different competitions that are happening. Yeah.
You're right. Well, let's get into the results from the weekend. So first game we'll discuss, Donald getting the win over Witchy, 62-24, the final score in senior A-Grade for round one. What did you make of this result in the end? Probably one that people would have expected.
Yeah, but I didn't think the scoreline would be that high, to be honest, Alice. And I guess with both teams having a slightly new outlook on their team, probably more so Witchy-proof Narrowport than Donald, and Donald coach Santi Rice certainly blended her experience and use by the looks of things across the score sheet and all roles across the court. But yeah, Donald was certainly too dominant for Witchy-proof Narrowport, and like you said, with a 62-24 win, they'll be certainly happy with that. But I think the Demons will dust themselves off, and look forward to this weekend and fix a couple of things at training and ready for round two, yeah.
There we go, Donald off the mark. Let's look at Sea Lake and their game against Bort. A very, from 2023, you'd say this is a very improved effort from Sea Lake against Bort, a formidable side, of course, 30-47. The away team getting the chocolates, but Sea Lake Nandali competitive in this one, Kylie.
Oh, absolutely, Alice, and I think that's going to be so positive for the club going forward to mix it with the grand finalists, runners-up, to have a scoreline of a depth of 17. I think they should be very, very happy with that. Even though Sports squad was slightly altered from last year's lineup, they were probably on a mission to test their new combinations, and goaler Amy Dryden certainly stamped her authority on the game. But yeah, look, the Tigers took a little longer to settle into their new look of their A-grade squad, and with Nikita Nunn in the circle, she would have directed her Tigers at that end. But yeah, I think the Tigers will continue to play with their combinations throughout the game, and they certainly took the new rule into their stride and changed where they could in different opportunities. But yeah, I think Port will be confident with the combinations they had Saturday. They just kept at a steady pace, and they would have been happy with that first round win. But yeah, well done Tigers for looking good in 2024.
Probably one side that were not wrapped with their result was St. Arnaud. They got smoked by Wedderburn, 68-27. The away side, again, too good. So St. Arnaud, some pieces to pick up from after this result. But Wedderburn, they'll be sitting back and they'll be smoking cigars after this one, Kylie.
Yeah, I think so. And it's great to see new mums, Meg Lowry and Maddie Postle, back in the fold of the Redbacks. And they've certainly obviously had the big influence on the game with their teammates. And as you said, they've certainly stamped their authority on the game and didn't alter much with their combinations. But once again, St. Arnaud have a new team out there, so they would have been guided by India Griffiths. So hopefully they'll, a few rounds in, they might work on their combinations and grow with strengths. But yeah, Wedderburn were far too strong with a 68-27 win over St. Arnaud.
All right, over to Nulla. Well, we can't call them the newbies anymore, but they were in action. 10 goals, the final result between them and Birchip, 43-33, the final margin. Sorry, I should say 10 goals. What did you make of that result?
Yeah, well, I watched this game. It was a wonderful game to watch. Nullawil kept an edge over Birchip Watcham, but it was fantastic to watch the combination of sisters Emma and Sophie Peacock down in the defensive end of the ring. It was just a masterclass of defensive combination and communication, and their agility was just wonderful to watch. And that certainly challenged the Bulls goalers, who tried a couple of different combinations to break that stronghold in the circle. But it was a really nice, clean game. It was fast to watch. the scoreline swung close in various points, but the Maroons, as they're renowned, they just stayed calm and collected and calculated and delivered a 10-goal win over the Bulls. But it was a wonderful game to watch.
All right, let's take a look at the ladder. Number 1, Donald. Number 2, Wedderburn. In third is Board. In fourth is Nullarbor. Fifth place, Birchip. Sixth place is Sea Lake Nandali. And then we've got St. Arnaud following them. And then Witcherproof in eighth. And in ninth is Charlton. Would that have sprung many surprises going one round in, do you reckon, Kylie, the look of that ladder?
Yeah, probably a few there, but the first 4 rounds is always a bit topsy-turvy as everyone settles in. But, yeah, I think with, it probably was odd with Donald showing their dominance so early. But, yeah, the top 6 might swing a little bit as we settle into the next few rounds.
We'll wait and see what happens. All right, let's take a look at this weekend's action then. It's over to you, Kylie. How do you see the games panning out this weekend?
Well, we have Port hosting Charlton this weekend, and they're having a twilight game at home and on their freshly resurfaced court, so that's nice for them to show those off. I guess this will be an emotional game for Charlton and their first game of the season, so hopefully they all enjoy getting out there at Port and having a twilight game, but I think Port will be too strong for Charlton. They'll continue their momentum from last weekend. We have Wedderburn versus Sea Lake Nandali Tigers. This will be another great tester for the Tigers, who should develop their confidence from last weekend. They'll have to work hard to slow down the pace of the Lockhart family and co. To try and break their connections. But I think it'll be challenging to stop the fast flow of Wedderburn, and they'll be too strong for Sea Lake Nandali Tigers. We have Witcherproof Narraport hosting St. Arnaud. So this will be a good game for both teams to test out all their combinations and possibly use some of the rolling subs to break the flow of some of the plays. But I think it'll be a close game with Demons winning their first game over the Saints. We have Birchip Watcham hosting Donald. I'm going to enjoy watching this game to see how it'll unfold, and I think it'll be a battle of wits and composure and to see which of the sides will be able to manipulate the rolling sub to keep that pace and agility going down the court. So I think they'll probably tweak a few combinations slightly throughout the game. And I think if the Bulls stay focused and capitalise on any of the turnovers, they will have the slight edge over Donald. But I think without a strong contest from both, I think Bulls will just come over Donald. And we have Nullarbor with the bye.
There we have it. Kylie Walsh, our North Central Netball Association president, bringing us the latest news and views and results and fixtures from that world of netball. Thank you so much for your time, Kylie. Enjoy the action this weekend. We'll speak again next week.
Thank you, Alice. Have a good weekend.